heavily on econ first, and then
I'm probably
I did a run until I could get to like
so
4,500 or more in just Devo without going to Blender.
yeah.
Even if
What
you have
I
to stay in a lower tier for like a little longer, I feel like it just once you can
yeah
push out, it will just like snowball and become more and more like beneficial.
yeah absolute.
Because like when I went into Devo, like I said to Pharaoh, I had to go back to tier one, and then I was stuck in tier one for like a week because I did it. Um, I went into
I hope you did
I,
it like two
I did it.
billion points.
Yeah, I did it there. I did it very early. So I was stuck at tier one for like a week. But then as soon as I got out of tier one, I could devo up over 4,500 waves in tier two for like 2 or 3 days, and then I can do that in tier three, and then stayed a little bit longer in tier three, and then I could do that in tier four,
Yeah,
and I like very quickly moved up the tiers to like tier five or six,
yeah.
um,
I probably
while
could have done.
still devoing.
I probably could have done tier 6, just judging by how long I was living in tier 9. Like I did fairly well there in tier 9. We were like 500 waves in, and finally going like, fuck. Okay, this is good enough.
Yeah, because like right now I do tier seven because I can stay in Devo without blendering up until like 6,000 something waves. So soon I'm gonna go to tier eight.
And I did mess up, and I accidentally put 15 levels into enemy health level skip while we were respecking, and that's gonna affect the health as well.
Like
But
so even though I
Ash,
can get a higher tier or like a higher wave in like 9 and 10, like even though I can get to 4,600 and 4,800 and 9 and 10, I can't do that only devoing, so I don't run those higher tiers because I make less coins.
So what did you want to see in here?
I think you
The
wanted
o-
to see your workshop like
That's
outside of a run.
gonna run is fine. Did
so
you stayed with your
this is a
knockback and
0.
knockback chance? You stayed with that?
No. These were upgraded in run. Uh, now just because it does knock it jitters them just a little bit there against my tower. I don't know. It probably was a waste of money because it's not doing anything.
Yeah, I think those just like don't help. I just think
But
they're like
no,
irrelevant.
this was
That's
upgraded in
zero.
run. This was upgraded in run, and then uh this was also upgraded in run.
And then go to your attack tree. Is everything just like nothing or
Yeah,
so
I
yeah,
have pretty.
later on, this isn't useful early on. Um because when you're earlier on, your coins are better invested into, health and regen and other stuff. But like for me, I have like multi-shot targets, rapid fire duration, bounce shot range, bounce shot targets, like all that crap. I have it maxed just so when I'm in a tournament and I want to go into Blender, um, they're already maxed. I just upgrade the chances, and it's just less stuff to have to max out
Yeah,
in a run with cash.
You did that
because
before
I
you
was
beat.
running because I was
But
already low on
yeah,
I'm
but
already
early on, yeah, your
like
coins are definitely better spent in
look at
health.
this
Yeah,
health.
no,
This health is
100%.
pathetic. So
It's not
right
that
now,
bad.
dump a couple into health, and while it was before the respec, it was over 2,400.
Yeah, I mean it's worse, but like
And
a thousand eight hundred
I was
isn't
gold boxing
horrible.
it at 4,000 waves.
You get attack speed card on?
But yeah, this attack sorry,
I was asking if you have the attack speed card on.
no, I don't. I I slightly
So
disagree with the needing the health regen, but
hey, Zook, my man.
It's
Now
still
you can tell
useful.
him.
I definitely think it's still useful.
Now you
Especially-
get it wrong.
It's because
Ow. Fuck,
you
that was loud. My head hurts.
I'm
um
sorry.
That's
We
okay.
just had a really
I don't
loud and heated discussion about that.
yeah, because he didn't hear what I said, so then we just like were arguing about different things, not realizing that we were talking about different things.
Yeah,
Um
it happens.
but yeah, since you do like no damage and you have quite a bit of health, your lifesteal is still like useful, but it's also not.
Yeah.
So like health regen does become like helpful.
And then I've got
I still
20
think I still think health is more important, 100%, but it's still useful, especially
it would
once
be
you
more helpful once I have a wormhole
also,
recharger.
yeah, 100% it becomes more useful. But also
In which case, I'm just gonna start dumping.
there's also like
it's gonna be dump.